Okay, so welcome everybody to another session of Ask the Expert. Today, talking about how to import a GEDCOM into MyHeritage. Now, first, let me introduce myself properly. My name is Daniel Horowitz, and I am the expert genealogist at MyHeritage. I'm working for the company already for 14 years. And before that, since 1986, when I started to be dedicated to genealogy, I also had the opportunity to be the teacher and study guide editor for a family history project called Searching for My Roots. And that was back in Venezuela. So muy buenos días, Virgilio, and thank you very much for being here. Today here in Israel, I am volunteering my time for the Israel Genealogy Research Association, indexing and digitalizing projects for them. Now, as you may know or not, these sessions are actually hands-on. Normally, I will not have a PowerPoint prepared. I just will go straight into the website and I will show you how it works. Now, I think that I actually need to click stop sharing. Okay, so now I see your faces. Good, good, good. But no worries, nobody sees anything else. And I'm going to start sharing again because I want you to see my screen. And I'm going to start from the very, very basics of how you can upload a GEDCOM to MyHeritage. Probably first I should start with what is a GEDCOM? And very good question. A GEDCOM is the standard format that that any website or software will use to move family trees from one place to the other. Okay, so whenever and wherever you have your family tree, you should be able to find a way to export your GEDCOM. Now, I will not be able to go here and to show you all the possibilities from any of the softwares or websites that are out there. So I will suggest you to change to English, to use one of the today here in that Israel, I am very familiar with, which is the possibility to English to searching in Google one of the today here in that okay, and then you can see what is a GEDCOM and how to work with it, and also how you can export your GEDCOM from specific places. Now, if you are new to MyHeritage, and yes, believe it or not, some people are there only they don't have an account on MyHeritage. So when you go into myheritage.com and you don't have an account, and you go here and you open an account, you will be able to upload a GEDCOM right from here. So if you don't want to retype all your names again into the website, still you can go and upload the GEDCOM. Okay, now making sure that you see my screen. So right here, you have the option to import a GEDCOM, filling all your information, and then choosing your GEDCOM from your computer. So this is actually the first step that you should be doing, you should be downloading the GEDCOM from wherever you have it, and then uploading from your computer. And I have a bunch of family trees already created here, but I also have an account on MyHeritage. So I'm gonna go just to the home page and making sure that you see my screen. Okay, so what I am looking for is the option under family tree that will say import GEDCOM, okay? And it doesn't matter if you already have a family tree, and I will go there in a second, you always will be able to import another tree via GEDCOM. MyHeritage is going to ask you to choose probably the file from your computer. So I'm going to browse, and again, getting to the folder where I have all my GEDCOMs previously downloaded. And then I'm going to just simply select the file, and that will upload it to MyHeritage. Is that easy? Now, here comes the warning parts, and in order to go there, I'm going to use the manage tree section. You see that under family tree, I have the option to manage trees, and over there, you're gonna see all the files that I have in my website. And because this is a demo website and we use them for a lot of things, and especially the Ask the Experts, you can see that I already have a lot of trees over there. So here comes warning number 1. When you upload a GEDCOM, that will not be merged into any other tree that you have in MyHeritage. Each GEDCOM and each tree is going to be totally independent. What does it mean? That you are going to be duplicating the amount of people that you have in your website. So if you already had a GEDCOM for 21 individuals, you may have those 21 individuals in the next next GEDCOM that you are importing, and still you will be duplicating the people, and you will not be able to merge them all together. Okay, so that is one thing you need to take into consideration. Now, another thing, because probably you are thinking, okay, so if I already have this old tree and I am updating my tree with this import of a GEDCOM, I can very easily come here and just delete my old GEDCOM. And yes, you can, but wait just for one more second, because again, I have to give you a couple of warnings. And Susan, this is probably part of the answer that I owe you from the chat. Because whenever you're uploading a GEDCOM, first of all the smart matches, all the record matches, all the matching technology that was applied to your previous tree is going to be regenerated again. Now, the other thing is that if you delete your previous tree, everything that you had accepted from that tree is also going to disappear. So that is something, again, that you should always take into consideration. And now the rest of the answer is that that will also be correct for theories of family relativities. The theories of family relativities are not, let's say, dynamic or instantaneously. We need to run it every couple of months, and we do it with the tree that you had at a particular time in your website. So if you delete your old tree, all the theories are going to disappear. Okay, so you need to think very good. A, if you want to upload a GEDCOM. B, if you want to delete the old tree or the old GEDCOM that you have before. Now, again with Susan, and she did her homework very well, and she sent me an email very early in the morning, and she is asking because she is also using FTB. She's using the Family Tree Builder, which is the free software that MyHeritage has for you. You can sync all your trees from the website to the software without any problem. And then she knows that in Family Tree Builder, there is a possibility to import a GEDCOM and merge it into your project. Will that be the solution? No. Unfortunately, no, because the project is going to be merged. Well, what does it mean? It means that all the names from your GEDCOM are going to enter your project, but they are not really going to be merged. So you're going to be building or having two trees in the same project, okay? So no, don't do that, because you're going to still duplicate and create a real more problem in your project. So if anything, I will very strongly suggest you to keep every tree and every GEDCOM independent without merging them, at least not on MyHeritage. That is also why I will suggest you that if you are using another place or another website for your genealogy, and that it's totally valid, you should, once you uploaded the GEDCOM, use MyHeritage as your main repository, and then you can always export that GEDCOM from MyHeritage into the other websites or into the software that you're using. And I'm pretty sure 99% all those other websites or softwares will identify that you are uploading a previous tree and will be able to merge your new pieces of information into your old tree. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you here is that definitely you may not want your tree with that ugly name that you have over there. And the reason for that name is because that is the name of the file. So you have two options. Either you rename the file when you download it into your computer, like I have it here. So I will be able to rename that file from here without any problem. Or another option is that you can come here to edit tree settings, right here, the second option that you have. And in here, you will be able to, yes, I cannot write and talk at the same time. You will be able to change the name of that tree, and you will be able also to fix or set a few of the settings for that specific tree. And when you save it, you will be able to see that right here, I have the GEDCOM that I imported, and this was the other one that I previously had over there. Okay, so Cassandra, okay, give me 1 second, and I will go and answer all your questions. I just want to make extra sure that I have gone over everything that I wanted here, and go a little bit into the announcements that I have for you today. Okay, so in the announcements section, the first one is kind of a reminder that MyHeritage, talking about the theories of family relativities, MyHeritage may manage to reload or update the theories of family relativities right over there. So you should have by now new theories that you can experiment and you can see and you can discover how you are connected to the other DNA matches that MyHeritage found for you. Another reminder, and I should be copying all these links into the chat, so you will have them right there. The website, Family Tree Webinars, will allow you to view webinars related to MyHeritage totally free, and you will be able to learn more about those theories of family relativities and a lot of other subjects that MyHeritage is having for you. Now, yes, we're going to continue hopefully with this same option of the Ask the Experts through Zoom and through Facebook Live. But I'm going to be answering questions only here in the Zoom, and you're more than welcome to register. Then I will do my best to send an email a day before, so you have it as a reminder. And I know that that email can be a little bit distressing, especially last night when I started to receive emails from somebody saying I cannot go into the session. And it is because I send the confirmation email 24 hours before, as I used to do when we had the GoToWebinar platform. As you can see, we already have all the subjects for November as well. And the good news is that we already have everything set up until December. And December is going to come a little bit short because of Christmas and New Year's, but with a lot of new surprises and new things on MyHeritage. So stay tuned. Go to the bit.ly URL that you have in the chat and register to be reminded of those sessions. Okay, finally, as the expert, I'm sorry, the knowledge base, a place where you will be able to read articles, to download any information related to MyHeritage, to watch recordings of Ask the Experts and other webinars without any problem. This is totally free, and you are able to visit without even a registration. So be sure to visit the knowledge base every once in a while. Now, if you are watching this as a recording or if you remember a question just after this session ends, I'm leaving you here with the URL of the frequent asked questions section in MyHeritage. Hopefully, you will be able to find the answer over there. Yes, this is definitely very stressing, but well, I'm having fun and I hope you do as well. So now let me go over the questions because we do have plenty of time, just making extra sure that Susan, I have 2 trees. Yeah, coming up. I have a complete premium. So I was told if I delete the tree, I may lose some information. So Susan, I hope the answer of losing information is clear. What information are you losing? You're losing information when you delete the GEDCOM, not when you upload the next one. And the family tree builder, I already answered you. And yes, the good news is, and I know that there is a lot of Mac users out there, family tree builder now is completely compatible to Catalina. with the latest Mac operating system version. So good for you. And of course, that I forgot to tell you, maybe to type Q&A or a capital Q when you write things on the chat, because otherwise is very challenging to try to find your questions here. Okay, which GEDCOM standard does MyHeritage follows? And that is Cassandra asking, and definitely Cassandra, you must know that yes, there are a few versions out there of GEDCOMs, and MyHeritage supports the standard 5, I think it's 5 or 5.5, like the latest and the most used GEDCOM in the market right now. So whenever, whatever you are holding your tree and you're exporting your GEDCOM, I'm pretty sure that MyHeritage will support it and will allow you to import. You also ask how to regenerate smart matches and the other suggestions. Well, you actually don't need to do anything. The moment that you upload the tree, MyHeritage is automatically calculating all your matches. Okay, so nothing else but uploading your tree, or if you're building your tree like manually, just every time that you add a person or you change information for an individual, MyHeritage will run that technology. And also once a week, MyHeritage will run the matching technology. Michael, can I export my tree? Yes, definitely. You can go into under family trees, manage trees, and just as I show you, you can export your tree and upload wherever you would like. Okay, Cassandra, family tree does not sync trees, attachments, etc. with online tree. Well, yes, it does. So probably your question is why you use your the website and not the software. We have a complete session of Ask the Experts in the knowledge base that will tell you more than a good reason why to use both the website and the FTP. So I will invite you to check it over there. Can I separate my daughters-in-law extended family from my trees? Asking Francine. Well, yes, Francine, there is a few ways of doing that. One will be talking about the FTB, exporting the tree of your daughters-in-law from the software. The tree that you export on the website will be the whole tree, and then you will need to look for a third-party tool, something that may be out on the internet on the cloud, that will allow you to pick and choose the people that you want to keep on the GEDCOM. Otherwise, it will be probably manually that you will need to delete from your tree whoever you don't want over there. Can I create a GEDCOM from MyHeritage trees? Hi, Joyce. Yes, of course you can. That's the whole idea. Again, both from the Family Tree Builder or from the website under Manage Trees below Family Tree, you will be able to do it. Okay, Virgilio. I am not sure what's happening with the session of October 16. If it's a webinar, it should be fine. If it's an Ask the Experts, we stopped doing the Ask the Experts in Spanish. So I'm gonna check what's happening over there. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And then Susan, when you download FTP for Mac, and can you provide the link? Well, the link, it's very easy. And actually, I already provided you a little bit up on the chat. You see the last link, and I knew you were going to ask for it. It's right there, www.myheritage.com/FTB. When you are navigating from a Mac, we will detect that, and we will be able to show you the download button for the Mac. Okay, so when I accept matches, which tree does the match goes into? Because my first tree and an older tree, you're all there. Okay, so very good question. And remember that if you duplicate your individual, let's say that you have two Daniel Horowitz, the same Daniel Horowitz in your tree, you will actually have double the matches. So if you go to one tree and you go to the matches for that person, you will see them there. And if you go for the matches to the other person or for the other tree, you will also see the matches there again. Give me 1 second. I am stopping and restarting the share screen just to make sure that you can see and I can explain you what I just said. You see this Brian Jansen in this tree? I have many trees with Brian Jansen, and Brian Jansen has smart matches. If I click on this smart match, I will be able to see the smart matches for that Brian Jansen. Okay. Now, if I go to matches by people, and probably this will also answer your question, Susan. If you have multiple trees, you will be able to show the matches for all your trees or for a specific tree. So here you see Joseph Jansen. Okay, remember the previous one didn't have a picture. This one has in this tree. And if I move to another tree, you will probably see other, like the same people, Brian Jansen, you see, with another, with picture, with other picture. So it will depend on each one of the trees, and you will be able to accept the matches, and the information will go to the proper tree. Okay, so I still have a couple of minutes. I just wanted to see all your faces. That's why I had to stop my broadcast or my screen. I'm very happy to be able to see you all. Just to answer Barbara, the last question, is FTB free? Yes, Barbara, FTB Family Tree Builder is totally free. So I definitely will suggest you to download and give it a try. Now I am going to stop the recording now, just not before, but don't go anyplace yet. Wishing you a wonderful weekend. Thanking you again for being here today, and looking forward to see you in another session of Ask the Expert.